are back at the second part of today's tea tasting of these Puerh teas. So this is a fourth infusion. So we will compare the color of the liquor and so this liquor belongs to this Bindal, Iceland Puerh. So this one belongs to the Xiaohusai. Let's see. Yeah. And let's feel if the scent still on the lid. Yeah, quite a bit. So let's take a sip. Now over there I have a cup, and you see I have this beautiful lotus flower in this. So now we're gonna try some of the fourth infusion in this little cup. And since here I have the previous infusions, so you will see the perhaps to see. Yes, let's try. It's great, and let's try this as well. Yeah. And I don't drink tea when it's hot. I wait until the temperature drops to around 50 degrees or lower, and it's better for your mouth and for your tongues if you drink them too hot, and it will actually damage your tissues and your mouth and your taste buds. So, and I just want to remind you, my dear tea friends. Yeah, let's take a look at the tea leaves, shall we? Then we can continue with the fifth infusion. And over here. We can do this. We shake it. And then we take a look. See. Leaves are very even and they are whole in each leaves. So, and over here these two. So since I picked this tea, I fetched these tea leaves from that tea cake that I showed you in part 1. So there might be some tea leaves which are broken when I tear them apart. So that's why I also sell loose weight tea leaves, which you can see the almost every tea leaves which are whole and complete and not broken or something, not in yes. Alright. And over there, we're gonna try the third one. We add the third tea, the Baotang Old Village, to this tea tasting. And but I'm thinking that I'm gonna continue one more infusion on these two teas. And one thing I do when I see that there are some kind of dust, but it's normal to have this kind of dust thing. Yeah, so just to clear them. And over here, so all right. And if there are some tea stains, I usually use some cotton wipe to wipe it out. And I actually, for to prepare today's shooting, I have just cleaned these tea wares by lemon water. So it's a good natural detergent to clean your tea wares. So it's no harsh chemicals and all natural. And then you use hot lemon water and to let this tea wares to rinse in to bathe in the lemon water for like half an hour or longer. Then you can just wipe them clean by using a cotton wipe. So it's quite easy. Okay, so let's try this. It has a little bit of the, how should I say, um, it's not bitterness. It's a sensation on your tongue, on the back side of the tongue, on the surface, on the back side, not on the sides, but on the back. And then that kind of bitterness will turn into sweetness very very quickly. So that's a good sign that this tea is good. Since if if the bitterness uh, will stay and it doesn't turn into sweetness, then it's not pleasant, and it's that your body is not agreeable so much with that tea. And usually the the better the quality of the tea, the less bitterness there is in the tea. So you will have the instant sweetness, this honey sweetness, which makes your mouth watery even more and wanting more of teas. So listen to your body, and feel the sensations you get while drinking teas. So sensations is the smell and the fragrance, of course, and then you have this taste and the sensations on your tongue, on the side of your cheek, or even around the throat area. If you feel this very silky, very smooth feeling while you swallow the tea water, versus some bad quality teas, you get this like friction uh, sensation while you swallow the tea. And some bad teas which are not organic, that are that contains chemicals. You can actually feel the resistance, that's the cringiness while you swallow, and you get that negative sensations at your throat. So, but if the tea is good, and you will get a pleasant feeling. Alright, so let's go with 6 infusion now for both of these two. So I will just get my camera to over there. Now I begin to feel the sense, the scent, vague, quite vaguely, the flowery scent of this tea. Compared to that tea I have already been feeling the very pleasant, flowery, like wildflower fragrance of this. So let's get this. And you see this tea where it has a crack there, so I accidentally bumped it into something else while I was cleaning, but it is still usable. And I will just show you the hand paint of lotus flower on this, and some golden fish. So and over there is also of as you see the lid, also lotus flower, and this teaware is also it symbolize lotus flower as well. And over here, this cup also, I'll just show you. As you see, lotus flower and some fish and not butterfly. What's the name of that? Dragonfly. And there we go. It's fish with fishes. So as you see, this is a set. So over there you got a gift set of this ice sculpture finish teaware, and those two. So they will be available on my home website, internet shop, as we speak. So I have special campaigns on this. So you will, if you buy the gift sets, I have different packages, as you can choose this size, the cup in this size, or this size, which is smaller. And they are different, as you see the finish. This finish is so-called the ice sculpture, and this one as well. And the finish on this one is is different. It's as you see, this is like more matte or like ice sculpture in some way, and this is another finish. But they are all handmade, and according according to the traditional Chinese liu li glass, so they are not. And here we have a ordinary glass. Let's, if you let's see, we do like this. You hear the sound? Yes, and then you hear the sound of a normal glass. Yeah, and over there we have, and you hear the metallic sound like it. Very nice sound, right? Yeah, so that's the difference. And the normal glass, once again. Yeah, the sound is. So that's why, and these are quite heavy, and you feel it feels nice in your hands, and while you serving the tea or you drink the tea by yourself or with friends, it's a nice, very nice tea wares and easy to clean. So as I mentioned, just you can clean them with hot water, with salt, or with lemon water. Yeah. So and the gift set, you can also, this also is included in the gift set. So this is for picking out the tea leaves and just to in a nice way, and then to put it in the teapot. So there you have it. And what I mentioned about the special campaign is this lotus flower that you will get if you buy the gift sets. I have different gift sets and of this kind of liu li glass teawares, and then you will get this beautiful lotus flower, so that you have something nice to your tea table, your own tea time. So, and it's beautiful to put in the water or just on a table. So this is so beautiful with that. All right, so we will try the. We will begin with this 宝堂老寨 now. This 宝堂老寨 over there. So let's boil some water to begin with. Put this aside. This one is for this. This one's for this. will just show you this this teapot we're gonna use now. The Yixin Zisha teapot, the purple clay teapot from Yixin. So one of the most popular teawares in China. People consider it to not only practical but also to enhance the flavor of teas. So it actually, the basic idea is that this teawares makes your tea taste even better. So let's take a look. I had a little bump there. So it's bamboo on it, and some nice words in Chinese means a sunny day, summer breeze, or spring breeze. And let's take a look at the bottom. There you have a stem. And we're gonna So let's just try this tea right now. Okay, move them a little bit. This. All right. Gonna some tea in this. We can actually have some tea in this. Really, I should have this under when I do this. Alright, and now let's have it inside. There. There we go. There we have it. And soon we're gonna use more water. Thinking that we make a comparison between this one and this one. So seventh infusion for this Iceland Bindal. Over here. Let's have the second infusion. The first infusion is to wake up the tea leaves. So my teas are basically very carefully processed and produced, so there are not so many dusts in them, but a little bit, of course. And but if you are not sure, if you're not so sure about the quality of some teas, so you can actually how should I say, rinse the tea, and then the first infusion you will take a look if you feel the tea is clean or not. If not that's clean, you perhaps might to jump over the first infusion. But in my case, my teas are very clean, so I can enjoy the first infusion as well. So let's take a sip. It gives you a, sweetness. That's a key word. These teas, they are not bitter at all, just sweetness and very soft. The water is so soft and silky, smooth, and it's just nice. And let's compare to the Iceland tea. And then we compare to this 小户赛 as well. Let me tell you a little bit about the story behind these teas. They are ancient teas. What the ancient teas means is that the tea trees are over at least 100 years old. So if I show you this way, you can see that the tea leaves is very large. It's quite large. And over here as well. So, and you see the buds. The buds over there, and the buds over there as well. So this is the tea leaves. And right. I will do like this. I will show you in this way. Take out a few leaves. Let's okay, this one, and here we go. We have this one, and I will open them up for you to see. So here we go. It's not fully, this side it's still dry since it's rolled inside, and though it hasn't been soaked up by tea water yet. So let's wait a few infusion, and then we can take a look. As you see, its leaves are quite big. Yes. And this one from the 小户塞. Alright, so here we go. It's not that big, but considerably big. I suppose in this teapot there are more leaves which are bigger than this one. Okay, so now the water is ready. So how about we do a comparison between these two now? So the 宝堂老寨, the newly added, the third one, plus the 小户塞 over there. Alright, so let's do this. And so for this 宝堂老寨, 宝堂 Old Village, Puerh, now it's a second infusion. And over there we have the 小户塞. So we are gonna use a cup. We're gonna use this cup for this. So now let's see. You may have noticed that I had a longer steeping time with this since I had fewer tea leaves and the teapot is quite big. So that's why since I have so much teas that we are tasting, so I don't want to waste some teas, so I use less of these tea leaves. So now it's in the afternoon when I'm filming. So if I can continue with this tea before bedtime actually. So I'm gonna continue to drink them, and since all of this tea, I they can be brewed for over 15 times at least by this Kung Fu Brewing. Of course, you can do cold brew but with them, so you just have a glass or a cup, and then you put a few grams of the tea leaves, and then just let it steep in cold water for 1 hour or so, or longer, depends on the ratio between the tea leaves and the amount of water. And so the cold brew is very good, and I have a special Puerh tea which is specially processed for cold brew. Now we're gonna compare the color of the liquors. Alright. As you see, the three liquors over there. Let's see. You see the difference, right? This one is lighter the color, since perhaps I had very little tea leaves in the teapot. So that can be a main reason. But you see it's crystal clear, and let's pull out some. And another reason is this is only the second brew, so the tea leaves are just starting to absorb water and to release the nutritions to the water, and it will take a few infusions to see. Yeah, and here this one, and this one is has more color to it. Alright, so let's start to compare. It's just pleasant, just makes you want to drink a cup of one after another. Yeah, and let's try this. Let's try one more of this. It feels so good. Yeah, it's so good. There we go, we have these tea leaves. So, shall we put them back? Put them back. This tea, this 小户塞, the small Husai village, Puerh, it the undertone it has a depth to it. The undertone that you can feel the depth of this tea. That it has several layers of the taste. That it feels that you have the foundation of that tea as well. It has a woody, very woody foundation to it, which is quite nice. It's also it also indicates that this tea is Asian tea, which is a unique characteristics of these Asian teas. Since it's very logical if you think about a tea tree which are over 100 years old and a tea tree which are, let's say, 20 years old, which are very small, which are compared to an old tree, and even more, the roots of an old tree are more developed and more deeply rooted in the soil of Mother Earth, so which enables the old tree to absorb more nutritions, new rare minerals out of the tea, out of the soil. And of course that a tea which can make it to over 100 years old are very healthy, very strong, which makes it more like alive. The taste more vibrant. By the way, that's a different thing about the sensations on your tongues. You feel when the tea water touches your tongue, your mouth, and even between your teeth, you can feel that some teas, if they are really good, you feel that the tea is alive. I mean, literally, you can feel the aliveness of this tea, the vibrancy that is like your taste buds are interacting with them, like they are, like, yes, it feels quite amazing. All right, so let's take a sip of this. Let's see. By drinking these teas, you get after some time you will get like you are getting hungry, which is very nice, since these teas can help you with your digestion, not only your digestion but also to help you to balance your blood sugar level and your cholesterols in your bloodstream, so in your veins and in your, yes, just so it helps to lower and to your your cholesterol level as well. Yes, so not only tastes good but also one of the most healthy drinks on our planet. Alright, so let's try one more round, shall we? So let's see, we're gonna pour the water in this one. As you see over there on the floor, I have this storage, this 建水 ceramics from 建水 Yunnan, and I have my stash of teas the Puerh teas. They have been some more years. Well, it I mean, if internet can convey the smell, the fragrance, it's really nice. And over there we have this as well, like this one, and down there we have some other ones, and over there is the white tea, which we will try together another time, and so on. So that's alright. So let's see. Shall we try this one? Now it will be the third infusion. This. And we can actually bathe the teapot with hot water. So like that. Since the teapot likes water and makes the surface of the teapot more beautiful during your use, and of course it's a way to even out the water temperature inside and outside the teapot to make the taste of the tea even better. Alright, so we will just pour out. So now it's a third infusion. Let's get it some more seconds to go, since I had quite a few tea leaves in that. Alright, so let's see. This water can go in this one, alright, so as you see, this one is also like a flower, so I have lots of symbols of flower on my tea table. Alright. By the way, I will show you some of the paintings I have on the wall, and let's take a look over there. So as you see here, we have a painting that some friends are gathering together and play Go, and perhaps they will drink some tea as well. And over here I have a painting that playing the Chinese guqin, and over here I have this replica of all these paintings are national treasures in museums. So I have this replica of this, and here is where I live. It's a sunny day today, and over here we have this painting where two friends are getting together and drinking tea and talking. So there we go. And over there I have another camera. Hi, my tea friends, for this tea shooting. this. We will do a comparison between these two now. Let's pour some hot water in this. Now it's the 7th infusion, if I recall. So let's see. Can actually turn it around so you see the flower a little bit. So the Puerh tea, if you do Kung Fu brew as I'm doing now, so I can just tell you regularly that the best taste are between the 4th to 10th infusion. So now we're in the middle of the best taste of this. Now let's see the liquor. As you see, this Baotang Old Village, it starts getting darker and more amber color, more, and this as is good. The color is very vibrant as usual. So that we have it. And let's drink up this one. Let's pour out some. I actually forgot to sniff on the lid. Yes, it has a vague scent that is left on the lid. But sometimes, if you sniff it in time quickly, you will get more, of the fragrance. Wow. I must say that this tea surprised me every time I drink it. And this as well. Yeah, as I said, this has a woody base and foundation. Right, so wow, now I feel the aftertaste, which is coming, like the sensations I was talking about, like it's coming to appear now. To wow, it's like they are dancing on the surface of my tongue, and dancing and bouncing up and down. Wow, it's to feel the aliveness of this tea, and it makes, wow, now I feel that my mouth gets more watery and more saliva, and it's so pleasant that you get more saliva because you really like this tea. Your body likes what you are drinking. So okay, I will turn on the lights since it's getting darker. Now it's 6-7 o'clock in the afternoon now in Sweden. So let's see. Can you perhaps you will see the tea under a different lighting? Perhaps you will see it from a different lighting. You in the natural lighting before, and now it's under the spotlights. The spotlights are quite the color temperature of the spotlights are quite warm, so around 2700 kelvins. So it's not cold color. So you will know that it gives a kind of a beige color lighting coating to these tea wares. And alright, so let's get another round of these two, shall we? Let's get it steep for just a few moments. Here as well. I will steep a little longer. Right. And after some infusions, you might want to do like this, to like you plug the soil, so to, as you see, so that the tea leaves which were under will come out more to the surface. So you turn them around a little bit. Now it's got some on the lid. So yep, and just had a few drops left, so let's get this out. Manually open the lid between each infusions so the teas can breathe. Alright. So let's take a look at these two. And this time. It's great. I mean, just amazing. I really wish you could taste them as well, then I would really love to get feedbacks from you. So these teas are available now on my internet shop. So, as well as the teawares that you see on my table, I will have them available as well. So I'm gonna continue drinking and these three wonderful teas. So I will post some photos and some short videos after this YouTube video you are watching, and I will post photos on my Facebook and Instagram with the same name, Chaomi Gong. So see you around. Thank you for joining me for drinking tea with me in my Chaomi Tea Time with Chaomi. So see you next time. Bye. By the way, perhaps I will continue with part 3 of today's tea tasting. So since I promised that we will try a fourth one of this xigui as well. So this xigui over there. So please stay tuned for part 3 and see you. Bye. And maybe don't say goodbye, I think, if you are gonna check out the part 3. So see you there. Bye.